Let's play some chess. Taking on Ronda this month. Rated at 1350. We will see. I know in the past, some of these bots are a little bit of a barbell, so to speak, in terms of they play a little bit worse sometimes, or a lot worse sometimes for a couple moves, and then they'll play way better. So we'll see if this is one of those. He says he doesn't bite. I'm gonna probably try to block this off and see. Yeah, I'm gonna block this bishop off here with pawns, and then see if there's another angle we can attack. We'll look for development here, I guess. Okay, he's gonna try to break that open. I'm just gonna try to bring more pawns. I will pre-move recapture if it takes there. It may not, but I got knights I can bring. I got all kinds of pieces I can bring on that one. I'm used to... This is a computer, though. I'm used to playing against other players that do that. I'll just cross that off and then try to hit the other side. But we'll see here. Yep, he says rhinos can run 40 miles, so we'll see what they do. But I'm capturing there if it takes. If it doesn't, we'll do something else. What will Rhonda do here? Rhonda brings out his queen. Okay. So attacking the backside there. Let's go. Let's see. I think I'm just going to protect that with a knight. I want to bring my knight out to attack the queen. But this can be good for us. Usually when an opponent brings out its queen early, if you can develop your other pieces and look for ways to crowd the queen out or shorten its space, you either A, have better development, or B, you catch the queen and then have a lead in material. So we get a little bit of a problem here. This pawn is ice out. If I bring this out, that won't work because this pawn is pinned here. So the best defense, I believe, instead of going here, which would lead to a checkmate, would be to go here, defending with the knight. Another option is I could have brought this pawn out here. I kind of want a castle here, so anyway, that's what I was saying earlier. Is these bots, some of these bots, at least recently, they'll play like some really bad moves, and all of a sudden they get way good. So it's one of the things to watch out for here. So you want to just try to keep your position solid and force it into a bad spot where it has to make trades. And if you can do that, your odds go up. So I think I'm going to go there. If it wants to play queen back here, I got coverage on that. Okay. Oh, let's go. I'm trying to make sense of that one. Who wants to trade queens here? Well, let's see. If I go here, it's going to take. So I don't go there. Although if I go here, it's going to take. I think I just castle and trade queens. Did not want to trade queens in the spot, but it is what it is. Yeah, I did not want to trade queens in the spot, but... Oh, let's see. You think rook takes? Alright, let's get our bishop out. Maybe there. And I'm looking to try to pen with the rook. Hopefully I can beat this rhino's development and get some spacing here. Attacking that. Let's see. Oh, let's go for the pen here. Let's pen this and then try to bring this pawn. I'm thinking if it takes, I can take here and then push. Or that would force this to move. This would be uncovered. I'm going to try to leverage this pen here. If I can get enough leverage out of that, maybe we win here. Let's see. Bringing the knight out. We're going to go, yeah, pawn right there. This is pen, by the way. So, yeah, that's the other way you can beat these engines sometimes. If you find some way, you try to develop, try to open up a file, and then find some way to get in position. Oh, let's see. Okay, I got a debate here. Do I want to? I think I have to. I think I take with pawn. Although rook takes looks good too. Yeah, I can. No, rook takes is good because I can bring the other rook over. I think it's rook takes is better here. Now I bring the other rook in. I could also move this bishop. Well, there's a knight defending here. I've got this knight I can activate too. I like this position right now. Yup. Alright, let's go. Wait. I'm trying to think of this. If knight takes, I take here. That's a check. That wins this. Or do I got something else? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just let knight take, and then I can go here. Yeah, knight takes. I got a double check, or yeah, a fork. Anyway, it's a fork. Okay, this is looking good, real good here. I like this. I'm gonna check from the knight, and yeah, so he's defending that. He brought the knight out to defend this because that would have been made. I think we go there. Or do I activate my other knight? Oh, a lot of decisions here. I think we go there. Probably removing knight would be good here. Yeah, if I remove the knight, I think we got this. So there's one less defender there. Yeah, so that forces him. That forces him to move this. Otherwise, it's a checkmate. Because we would have had this overloaded here. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to open it up by taking there. I'm not sure if that's best. I got 2 on 1 here, though, so I can... So you take with knight or bishop? I think knight's going to be more valuable in close range. So I'm going to take with bishop. Oh, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Anyway, it's okay. We're up a lot of material here. Oh, let's go back here. I'm going to probably use a pawn to dislodge this pawn here. Maybe slide a rook over. Yep, already working. Let's see. I don't know if it takes with pawn there. I'll take there. Okay, so now I'm gonna set up discovery. Delayed discovery anyway. I could have, you know, I could have just checked right. I think bishop check through here would have been better. That would not the rook. Unfortunately, I did not do that. Yeah, if I had checked with the bishop here, I would have skewered and got the rook. Oops. Let's take advantage of this bishop spacing here. Yep, forcing him to take there. Well, not forcing, but it kind of... Okay, so it brings the knight out. Let's go... I think we check to here because we got a bishop covering that area. I don't have a second plan yet. Although the other option would have been to check there. To be fair, though, we can take here, I believe. Make sure we got everything covered. He's trying to get rid of that bishop. Oh, let's see. Let's try this. Defend the bishop as well. Although it may take. He may take with rook. No, it does not take with rook there. We'll go there. Gotta watch my back row here. My back row is in a little bit of trouble. I can fix it by moving one of these pawns, which I'm going to do. Okay. Yep, like I said, that was a trade they wanted to have. We're ahead material, so not the greatest of games, but not terrible. Alright, let's go. We'll just keep him wide there, looking to push this pawn. Take there. Probably could have checked as well. I want to convert this pawn, though. We'll play the rook there. It's trying to block the pawn. It doesn't have enough to do it. If we'd gotten in trouble earlier, it might have been a different story, but I'm just going to convert to queen here. Or actually, yeah, it will convert to queen there. We'll find a mate shortly here. There's a check there. Another check. And that's almost going to do it. Not quite. Not quite. Almost there. There we go. And finally, we get it there.